Hello everyone, today we're taking a look at the StuG III Ausf G, so StuG III G based on the Panzer III chassis, SDKFZ 142/1, the Fruha version. So this is it's a assault gun from Tamiya, 35th scale. So you get a few various versions you can build this as. You get some history for the thing, and then one of the things that you do get is it comes with a puppy figure, and it's the only Tamiya tank that has this, so it's pretty cool. Okay, let's open this up and see what we have. Alright, so first things first, we can take a look at the track. So the track is rubber track, and this was that weird time at Tamiya when they were still doing rubber tracks and they hadn't completely gotten to Lincoln length. So yeah, it's rubber, but it's still pretty detailed. All the stuff looks accurate, so that's good. Including the pins on the track as well, so that's good. And it's the vinyl tracks they use. Alright. Let's pull the instructions out. See what we're gonna be building. So, instructions. Gives you the history of the tank, and then so that's for construction. Build the torsion bars, build the forward plate, then build the forward sprocket area and the return rollers. Build the back, the muffler, and then the covers for the muffler. Build the road wheels, idler wheel, sprocket wheel, and then all the wheels go on. Then you put the ventilator in there and spare track links. Then the forward hatches and the driver's compartment, the vents, additional vents in the back, the grills, and then yeah, you build the gun. So that's you can do as the big or the small assault gun, and then you'll put that in there. So this is a 7.5 then you can do the 10.5 one. I do the 10.5 because it's cooler. And then assault gun goes in, and then you build the smoke launchers, the light, roof goes on, build the tracks, and then build the additional spare wheels, driver's cupola, the jack, and then gun cleaning rod. Okay. All the spare details go on the tank, and then you're gonna be finished. Yep. And then optionally you can install additional armor plate. Alrighty, so let's take a look at our parts now. So sprue B, I'm pretty sure this is where the hull is supposed to be, but the hull fell off. So the hull's supposed to be back here. But this one has your forward armor plate, the hatches, the mufflers area, the covers for the exhausts, the mufflers, the hatches, and the roof. And additional hatches. And looks like a torsion spring and like a wire cutter for the crew. Here's the two pieces of the hull. So you'll have the upper hull has pretty nice riveting and weld marks on here. It has a good diamond plate texture on here, and also like weld marks in there. That's very good. Bottom part is a bit sparse. There's not like anything rivets down there, but it does show you where the torsion bars would be, and then the thing would just latch on like here. Yeah, it's not too big of a tank. You put the big gun in there and the hatches. All right, next you get two of these sprues, the A sprues. A sprues has all your road wheels, spare track links, sprockets, torsion bars, hooks for towing, return rollers, radio antenna, and additional hooks, and the sprocket area. And you get two of them. Again, the road wheels have pretty good detail on them, pretty sharp raised rivets. Same thing goes with the sprocket. The sprocket has a good cast metal texture to it. Same thing with this. The torsion bars themselves, they don't have that much detail, but they're mostly going to be hidden, so that's good. You get two of them. Alrighty. So this is your additional parts. So right here you have the additional armor plate that you could do on the sides, as well as the support for that armor plate. You also get the 10.5 centimeter barrel if you want to do it with the bigger gun, and the machine gun cover for the top. Here's your machine gun and the cover for it. Alright, next. This part is the crew figures, armor plate for the front and the back. You have the little puppy there, that's nice. And then the gun mantle plate, additional supports in there, tools, axes, stuff like that. And then the gun barrel, yeah. And then the additional tools. And then lastly, also the decals, but these decals look pretty worn. Might have to use some of my spare decals for this. Anyways, this is an interesting kit. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.